Happy Wednesday. Hey Lurker, hey Neurobot, hello Goblin Bathwater. Yeah, interesting name change indeed. What's the thinking there? Or do I not want to know? How are we all? That's like the most normal answer you could have given. Hey Maddie. I will pack all my pretty dresses. I will box up my high-heeled shoes. A sparkling ring for every finger I'll put away and hide from view. Coats of boucle, jacquard and cashmere, cartouche and tweed, all silver shod, and everything that could remind you of how easy I was not. I'll tuck away my gilded buttons. I'll bind my silks in shapeless bales, wrap it all up in reams of tissue, and then I'll kiss you, sweet farewell. You saw me rise to our occasion, and so deny the evidence, caused me to burn and twist and grimace against you like something caught on a barbed wire fence. Now you can see me fall back here redoubled, full bewildered and amazed. I have gotten into some terrible trouble beneath your blank and rinsing gaze, and it does not suffice for you to say I am a sweet girl, or to say you hate to see me sad because of you. It does not suffice to merely lie beside each other like those who love each other do. I picture you rising up in the morning, stretching out on your boundless bed, beating a clear path to the shower, scouring yourself red, the tap of hangers swaying in the closet, unburdened hooks and empty drawers, and everywhere I tried to love of you is yours again and only yours. Da 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 Oh, chat's gone a bit foreign. I sing all these languages, friends. I don't speak them. Hey, Moonlit, what's up? Hey, Stormy. Hey, Miyuki. Hey, Nosy Eye, how you doing? I'm not German. Sorry about that. So good. Every time I sing a John Newsom song, I'm like, oh, I just love the John. I love John Newsom. But it's true. And also, it's a beautiful song and culmination to a very long album and everything. But also, I just remember on the YouTube page for the song, there was someone put that feeling when you have to bind your silks in shapeless veils. I don't know. That's my sense of humour. No one else phrases it like that. Thanks, Miyuki. The extreme parting is just called wet hair, but the shortness is here to stay. Oh, Neurobot, I do love making a PowerPoint. Can't lie, but I do imagine that the wonder of PowerPoint disappears when you know it's gonna be ignored, but hopefully it won't be. I'm just saying very inane things right now. Oh, I summoned 99 luft balloons. That's entirely my fault. I like making a PowerPoint as long as I've got full creative control. When it's like, oh, it has to fit this style guide. Oh no. Oh, throw that in the bin. 39 slides. Okay, that sounds quite long. Yeah, actually, I don't think I've ever done a 39 slide long PowerPoint. So I don't know what I'm talking about. Absolute bandit. I can take that, Maddie. That's going on the quotes wall. There should be a quotes wall. Why don't I have a quotes wall? Blue and yellow and terrible. Oh, that's so upsetting. No. Oh no, my PowerPoints are usually I like black and then white. That's often been my default. I did a PowerPoint on the moon. Black background, white text works very well. I did a PowerPoint on ISIS. The person I was doing the PowerPoint with pointed out that wasn't a great colour scheme for that, so we went a different route. True story. We're going to sing this Katie Tunstall song, which I half remember. Honestly, Maddie, if I can get through my PhD mainly just doing PowerPoints, I'd be so happy. You just got 14 logos on every page. Everybody's favourite way to absorb information. Yeah, Neurobot, do you want to deliver the PowerPoint to chat as practice? I got an email the other day about Corny Ears Plays. Because Twitch has lowered the threshold. No thanks, fair enough. Twitch has lowered the threshold for payouts. So I get a payout from Cornea's Plays because there was money sitting on the Cornea's Plays account. So thank you very much to previous supporters of Cornea's Plays. But the email's like, since it's been more than a year since you streamed on this channel, I was like, why are you calling me out? All right. Definitely, Squeak doesn't feel like more than a year since we played the rat game. Hey, Ventisto. I'm getting so to the skin. You never know, Maddie. I just don't want to play as well. It's a bit hard. I get frustrated with a lot of games. Okay. Is it, Bentisto, are you gonna quit as a mod if I tell you that? I don't even really know what like genre Mass Effect is. Like I could guess, but I'd be guessing. Under this national rain cloud, I'm getting soaked to the skin, trying to find my umbrella, but I don't know where to begin, and it's simply irrational weather. Can't even hear myself think, constantly bailing out water, but still feel like I'm gonna sing, 'cause I'm under the weather, just like the world. So sorry for being so bold. When I turn out the light, you're out of sight. Oh, I know that I'm not alone. Feels like home. It feels like home. You say you feel like a natural person. You haven't got nothing to hide. So why do you feel imperfection? Cut like a sword in your side, 'cause you're under the weather, just like the world. And I need somebody to hold. When I turn out the light, you're out of sight, and I know that I'm not alone. Oh, it feels like home, feels like home, feels like home. 'Cause I'm under the weather, just like the world, and I need somebody to hold. turn out the light, you're out of sight, though I know that I'm not alone. It feels like home. Oh, sorry. Dramatic ending was unintentional. Hey Piglet, what's up? Happy Wednesday. Okay, so my new sci-fi Benty Stew. Yeah, so I'll give myself a point for that. And then I guess there's like a story, and you run around, and you probably got to shoot things. This is my theory, based on my extensive gamer skills. Hey, Isoptrophobia, what's up? Hey, Ferguster, how you doing? Goblin, thank you so much for the resub. 12-month resub. Oh, that's a purple badge. Thank you so much. How are you? Yes, there we go. I knew everything. Turns out, game journalist right here. Under the weather. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Neurobot, have you been cured of the plague? Speaking of being under the weather. Hey, Robert. Cloudy Los Angeles. Oh, not winning the Weather Olympics today. It's sunny here. It is a competition. So happy for being alone. That's not the words. Feels like home. Good. Remember, you can always have a relapse in time to not do your 40-slide PowerPoint. It's turned into a very nice day here. It was kind of cool and like damp this morning. I went for a run. It felt like autumn and it's just got hot. Not as hot as it was, but yeah. Pretty sunny. I appreciate that, Robert. Yeah. Can feel nicer. We've all had more heat maybe than we need. Hast du etwas Zeit für mich, dann sing ich ein Lied für dich von 99 Luftballons auf ihrem Weg zum Horizont. Denkst du, will er graben mich, dann singe ich ein Lied für dich von 99 Luftballons und das sowas von sowas kommt. 99 Luftballons auf ihrem Weg zum Horizont kennt man vor UFOs aus dem All. Darum schickt ein General ein Fliegestaffel hinterher, allein zu geben, wenn sie war dabei war, da am Horizont. 99 Luftballons. 99.000 Flieger, jeder war ein großer Krieger, hätten sich verkappt in Kack, es gab ein großes Feuerwerk, die Nachbarn haben nichts gerafft und fetten sich gleich angemacht, dabei schaust man am Horizont auf 99 Luftballons, 99 Luftballons. 99 Kriegsminister, Schreckgott und Benzinkanister, hätten sich für schlaue Leute, witteten schon fette Beute, riefen Krieg und Mut und Macht. Mann, wer hatte das gedacht, dass es einmal so jetzt kommt, wegen 99 Luftballons, 99 Luftballons, wegen 99 Luftballons. 99 Jahre Krieg ließen keinen Platz für Sieger. Kriegsminister gibt's nicht mehr. Und da keine Düsenflieger, heute sehe ich meine Runden. Der die Welt in Trümmern liegen, hab nen Luftballon gefunden. Denk an dich und lass ihn fliegen. Hopefully that just, sounded like German with a weird accent and not like, I don't know, a made up talking language. Hey dogs, what's up? Bentisto, come join us on the dark side. Come join our fitness challenges on Discord. Not this month's, it's a silly one. But come do it anyway. Ballon. Let's say it was stylized, Miyuki. Let's say it was an intentional stylistic choice. We'll go with that. Let's keep funky buttons going for Running with the Boys. For Bentisto. Now this is annoying me that this doesn't have a capital letter, so I'm just going to edit that. Since in English we do capitalise every word in a song title, other languages don't. Which I always find fun. But there isn't really anything more to say. That butt is just hanging there. It's just a butt in the air. Breezy butt. Doodle-doodle-doodle. Every word you would normally capitalise in a title. But then, yeah. Like Spanish and French don't really capitalise titles the same way. Those are the other ones I'm familiar with. I'm always like, languages do this, and my examples are Spanish and French. Wild survey. Thanks, Miyuki. I do my best to entertain, even in inaccuracy. Do you do like similar to English? Like capitalising main words? Or do you have some other fun strategy? Let's do capitalisation. Yeah, I don't mind too much when it's like intentional choice sometimes to have no capitals in a title or entirely capitals or something. And I think the Spanish and French ones on the song list are capitalised in like Spanish and French way. So just a capital first letter. Gosh, yeah, okay. That bored even me, so... We were kind of feral, wicked little machines, captains and cavalries forming empires in the shade of the trees. Without hesitation, kings of the forest town, holding the ocean down. We were half this heavy and twice this loud. We're so turn up the noise, dressed to the nines, running with the boys, your hand in mine, singing every song, loving every line, till the night is gone. Just like the old times, just like the old times, was what you made it. We had our friends around, all the images and sounds superimposed into all the backgrounds. We used to be clumsy, lost in 1,000 ways, captivated by a craze. Those were hands down my favorite days. So turn up the noise, dressed to the nines, running with the boys, your hand in my hand, singing every song, loving every line, till the night is gone. Just like the old times, just like the old times. Suspicion wasn't in our heads, it was only underneath the beds. And the sailing eyes didn't have to hide, they were always open, way too wide, way too wide. So turn up the noise, dressed to the nines, running with the boys, your hand in mine, singing every song, loving every line, till the night is gone. Just like the old times, just like the old times. Yeah, but this sounds like a good use of time. Did you do cover art? Chapter art? Just make it a picture book. I mean, it probably had pictures in it. But fun ones. Oh, you can waste a lot of time fiddling with a diagram. Actually, I think you should have done the whole thing in calligraphy, like a medieval monk, fully illuminated. Yeah, and like all the letters have little mice jumping off them or something. Hey Kate, what's up? Everybody, I'm sure that you know Kate. Go follow her if you don't. Kate, how was your wedding, honeymoon, etc.? There's a maiden down by the river, singing and washing her clothes. She looks the slightest bit like you, and she smiles like she knows things nobody else knows. There's a maiden down by the river, is the performing summer dances on by. Born to the wilds of the green-hilled rolling country, and born to breathe the sky. Sometimes I wander down to the water under the willow and listen to her mind. There's a maiden down by the river. She dries her hair in naked feet. She talks of places I'll never go, and she knows people I'll never meet. The whole of the heavens is laid out, shining so gentle above. The whole of the heavens, and I call out for you to come back, my love. There's a maiden down by the river, the sweetest distant peace upon her face. And she dances like the water, and she sings like she has seen grace. There's a maiden down by the river, playing nature like a child. She's older and younger than I'll ever be, and she hums with the wind and the trees and the stars there. Ooh. Sometimes I wander down to the water, down to the willow, and stare at the sky. And if life's a game, then roll again, and roll until you're lying at my side. She reminds me of you, something in your countenance I recognize. Born to the wilds of this green road country, born to return and born to die. There's a maiden down by the river, singing and washing her clothes. And I go down to the willow and listen to the song of all she knows. The whole of the heavens is laid out, shining so gentle above. The whole of the heavens, and I tell you all within my love. Ooh, 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 ooh. I think that's one of the oldest songs that I have on here. It's from like past Bethan, teenage Bethan, right? Like very pastoral songs. Oh, that's too nice of you, Kate. Don't be nice to me. I think we're going to play some cello. Is that next? That is next. How exciting. Lurker has gifted, Lurker, come on, 3 months of gift sub to Kate. Thank you so much, Lurker. La la la. Hey Spartan, what's up? I love that, Maddie. That's a vibe. You're like, nah, I can't be bothered with this. Your emotes are very cute, Kate, and for obviously no reason, they just made me think about Super Mario Brothers. I think we're talking about a gaming channel. I just need to find a way to stream new Super Mario Brothers, because I am good at that game. Like, I don't play many games, and I'm not very good at many games. Like usually if I stick with it, I get a lot better, like Ori or something. Like I got a lot better by the end. I completed one of the Oris, the other one outfaced me. But I'm not like, a skilled gamer, except for Super Mario Brothers. I do not, Maddie. About once every 6 months, I think to myself, ooh, do I want a Switch? And then I Google it, and they're still like £200. And I'm like, I would play this like so rarely. I'm not doing that. I still have my old Nintendo DS, which is where I first conquered Super Mario Brothers, New Super Mario Brothers in the past. And then the Wii is very similar. I smashed it on the Wii as well. Anyway, it's not a very complex game, but I am good at it. So that would be I think just because I played it as a child, there's a certain amount of like escapism, like nostalgia. Like I imagine the worlds, like what the levels look like, and I feel like, oh, I want to play that. Whereas I think if you got that for me now, I'd be like, I don't care. I'm not very good at playing video games for any length of time. After about 45 minutes, I just feel a bit queasy and I want to go outside. And I'm not like, oh, because I'm better than that. Like, it's very annoying. I want to be immersed, but it doesn't happen very often. But I think because I have like a nostalgia with it, there's still an urge to lose myself in it. Just bouncing off mushrooms. That's the level my gaming reached, and it's never really gone above that. Yeah, that's the problem, Fergster. Anyone else? The Switch would be like 80 quid by now, but no. Nope. So, I think not. Maybe like one Christmas if there's like a second-hand one. But Christmas is really the only time I can imagine I'd actually play it, because you just sit on the sofa for like 10 days. So, probably play some games. We don't tend to get the consoles out too much because my parents don't play video games. So at Christmas, it's like all the family sat around, and then it's just my parents like, why is the Spider-Man game on the whole television? Why is this happening? Why? Satan. So handheld is the way to go. Anyway, let's play Misty Mountains or something like it. Let's see if my cello's got any tune in it first. Oh, okay. None of them have completely died. I was sure I could buy one for my niece. She is 5 months old, so I could warm it up for her. That's fun, Yoruba. My mum had a little phase of being into the pizza game, which is just on Wii Party, like the free game you get with a Wii, which has some great mini games. But if you know the pizza delivery game on Wii Party, my mum got obsessed by that briefly. Where's my tuner? That's what I'm looking for. There we go. Not bad, not bad. Clatter, clatter, clatter. Absolutely fine. Don't worry, nothing happened. I'll cite you on that, Fergster. Ooh. Come on, mate. Problem is, this song is very short. It's quite a big build-up. That'll do. Far over the misty mountains cold, to dungeons deep and caverns old, we must away ere break of day to find our long forgotten gold. The pines were roaring on the heights, the wind was moaning in the night, the fire was red, it flamed and spread, the trees like torches blazed with light. Oh, far over the misty mountains cold, to dungeons deep and caverns old, we must away ere break of day to find our long forgotten gold, to find our long forgotten gold. It's kind of fun. It's a little bit silly, but it's fun. Well, then you'll be right along with me in your book, because this is always a bit rangy. I don't, if you ever see my face between songs, if you ever see me look at the screen that's over here and just kind of freeze, what's happening is I'm looking at the song cue to tick off that song, and I see a random Dutch song in the list that I had no idea was even active, and I'm looking at it thinking, what is that? When did I learn that? How does that go? Oh my goodness, not again. That's the little freeze. So I look forward to that. But before that, we'll play the bare necessities. It's like instrument Jenga back here at the moment. Forgotten gold. Boom. I'm just going to give up with the microphone for a minute. Actually, I'm not. It's too annoying. Well, that was ambitious of me, wasn't it, Lurker? There might be a colour of song list coming at some point. Just to warn any of you that are emotionally attached to the song list. But only when I can be bothered to do it, so you've probably got like quite a good reprieve. Okay, bare necessities. I'm assuming this is guitar. Fair enough. I should have known more about Mass Effect. I mean, I would have said sci-fi. that's a bit low. Hey, Unmagical Me, what's up? Maybe I'll just have the microphone higher. It's just sometimes I go on the VOD. I don't watch my VODs because I'm not here trying to improve. I don't care about that. I'm not trying to make better content for you guys. This is what you get. So I don't watch my VODs because why would I do that to myself? But sometimes I flick through them to get a thumbnail for YouTube, and I just see entire sections like this. It's just, I have no face, which might be like a feature of this. Maybe that's a good thing. I'm just singing and it's just a microphone. So I do try to like angle it, but I honestly, sometimes I watch people's music streams. I'm fascinated because you have to get the microphone and then you have to get your screens. You have to be able to read the song that you're singing, and then the camera and the chat, and like, how do you line it all? I'm watching other people's streams and trying to work out like, where's their screen that they're reading, or like, where's this or where's that, or like, how do you line your voice up with the microphone and your face up with the camera but not have this scenario? It's an art. Other streamers are robots, probably Unmagical Me. We'll go with that. Because I just always looking off to the side, which I don't mind because I don't make that much eye contact in person anyway. Like, if you're going to talk to me in person, I'm not locked in, so I'm quite comfy looking over here. But it's interesting. Try to figure people's setups out. Like, sometimes it looks like there's no computer anywhere near them. I'm like, well, there clearly is. Where is it? Where is it? That's chaotic on Magical Me, but I respect it. I mean, my early days were chaos, but that's fine. The thing is with the phone is that you just can't, there's not enough chat on the screen. You end up doing a lot of scrolling. Some people have like a tablet. I guess that works, like if you don't have a second screen. And also, how does everyone else organise their songs? These are just things I think about, and we're talking about them today. Like, I'm going to imagine there's a small proportion of music streamers that, well, maybe not that small actually, because a lot of music streamers are also live musicians. So some people know all their songs off by heart. Okay. I obviously don't, and other people don't. I'm not the only person looking them up. Surely. How do they get them up on the screen? Has everyone got sneaky shortcuts? Have they like saved every song, like figured it all out? Yeah, okay, so some are on paper. You see people with folders. But that to some people, like, because you could get the tab up, make sure it's in the right key, and then like save it as an image, and then like have all those files like ready to go. I mean, I don't do that. I can't be bothered with that. The song list has got way too long for me to retrofit that. But I'm very fascinated because I sometimes feel like me bringing the song up is taking ages. I mean, it's not that long, but it's like dead time, which I don't care that much. Like, it's not about optimizing every second of the stream. But sometimes some people seem to just go straight. They're like, okay, we're going to play this song, boom, and then they start playing it. I'm like, whoa, you didn't type anything. Black magic. I just find it very interesting because I've never spoken to anyone else about, like, I just found my own way of doing it, right? Which is not necessarily that good. But, you know, everyone has like their own system. Interesting. Hey, Coolco, I'm back. I haven't been anywhere, but I am back. So that's factually true. Music streamer wiki. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't mind my system. It is functional. And I also just know, like, I'm not doing this as my job, and like, I don't have the willpower to, like, every time we add a new song to do like homework after the stream and organize it. But I respect that some people do way more streams, way more hours, way more slick skills, so they have like a whole system and they're putting in so much time behind the scenes. Like, people who stream runs smoothly. It's very impressive amount of work. We just have chaos over here, but that's okay. How is your streaming, Nosy Eye? Details, please. Are you having fun? I popped in the other day, you were singing some Flight of the Conchords. I very much enjoy your Flight of the Conchords and respect it because those are hard songs. Chaos is fun. Yes. That's what we hope, dogs. Got my first raid yesterday. Awesome, Nosy Eye. That's so cool. Yeah, do it, Benty. So, yeah, sure you can, Corgo. It's going to be bare necessities. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean those bare necessities, or Mother Nature's recipes that bring the bare necessities of life. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder of my big home. The bees are buzzing in the trees to make some honey just for me. When you look under the rocks and plants and take a glance at the fancy ants, then maybe try a few. The bare necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean those bare necessities. That's why you're back and rest at ease with just the bare necessities of life. When you pick a pawpaw or a prickly pear, and you pick a raw paw, next time be aware. Don't pick the prickly pear by the paw. When you pick a pear, try to use the claw, but you don't need to use the claw. When you pick a pear of the big paw, have I given you a clue? Do. The bare necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you. Well, just try to relax. Oh, I hate this bridge so much. I'm not gonna sing it. Ba-ba-ba. And don't spend your time looking around for something you want that can't be found. We'll just jump in there. When you find out you can live without it and go along not thinking about it, well, I'll tell you something true. The bare necessities of life will come to you. Da-da-da-da-da, they'll come to you. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. Yeah, man, I mean those bare necessities. That's why you're back and rest at ease with just the bare necessities of life. Oh, yeah, with just the bare necessities of life. Yeah, I really like the last bit of the bridge. First bit's awful, so we're gonna have to, whatever this is, with that one. That's a fun song. Lots of sevenths. Very jolly. Neurobot, thank you so much for the donation. Neurobot has requested a live learn. Lovely. We are having a live learn today. Of The Meaning of the Ritual by the Villagers. Wonderful. Well, I'm looking forward to this because we get to listen to it, and I like the song. What's it going to be like to play? I'm not sure. But it can't be as bad as the other day. It's not physically possible. So, I look forward to it. Maddie pressured Nosy Eye into playing Combine Harvester. The song is difficult enough on its own. Just play it like 300 times, Nosy Eye, and then you'll be fine. I recommend that as a strategy. All right, Coco. See ya. Have a good sleep. We're going to sing Moonlight Shadow next. I changed which way around those two guitars were. I don't know how long ago. Months ago. Maybe like nearly a year. Maybe a year ago. I used to have the acoustic electric behind me and the yellow guitar there. And I swapped them around. And still, 50% of the time, I go to put it down where there's already a guitar. The brain is a strange thing. Oh, Nosy Eyes asking the important questions. Is a lawn a young field? I think we've got to talk about the progression of grasslands here. Do we have to? Everyone else? Yes, we do have to. Ooh, I don't think I ever use this one. I'm not going to. There's a reason, but... it's the important stuff. The important questions of the day. I think young lawns. No, but the question is, oh, sorry, Mr. Camera. That's not acceptable behaviour. Oh, bugger. It's not warm enough to do that to me. That organ sound's going to get too annoying. I guess let's turn it back on. See what happens. But based on previous experience, it will probably just die again. How irritating. How irritating. Oh, now it's going to be out of focus. This is my very high-tech focusing system. Stay. The camera does seem unnecessarily hot. I've just turned off the light that it's next to in case that helps at all. And maybe I'll prop open a window. Or even two. Let's go for two. Why not? Go wild. Now, if there are any tractors, it's going to be a whole event, but there we go. Well, the room is 24 degrees apparently, and it normally copes with that. Oh, that is a cooling breeze, actually. I think you can hear some power tools in the background. Lovely. We love that. Love that for me. Would you like to? Wonderful.
That ever she saw him, carried away by a moonlight shadow, he passed on worried and warning, carried away by a moonlight shadow, lost in a riddle that Saturday night, far away on the other side, he was caught in the middle of a desperate fight, and she couldn't find how to push through the trees that whisper in the evening, carried away by a moonlight shadow, sing a song of sorrow and grief. All she saw was the silhouette of a gun. Far away on the other side, he was shot 6 times by a man on the run, but she couldn't find how to push through. I stay, I pray. It's actually just very annoying to have that error message on screen, so I'm just going to get rid of that. It's irritating me. Hello. Oh no, now there's just, why are you here? Ooh. Ah, no, I got rid of way too much. Ah! Right. Ah! Small hint here that my folders are not organised very well. There we go. That should be all the right things. 4 a.m. in the morning, carried away by a moonlight shadow, I watched your vision falling. Carried away by a moonlight shadow, star was light in a silvery night. Far away on the other side, will you come to talk to me this night? But she couldn't find how to push through. I stay, I pray, see you in heaven far away. I stay, I pray, see you in heaven one day. Far away on the other side, caught in the middle of 105. The night was heavy and the air was alive, but she couldn't find how to push through. Carried away by a moonlight shadow, carried away by a moonlight shadow, far away on the other side. Hey, I came powder, by the way. You came in earlier, but I didn't say hi. Well, what a pain. Since the camera's died, I will shut the power tools window. No need to have both of those things. Yeah, the camera just seemed quite hot. I don't know why. At the end of the day, there's loads of stuff plugged into other stuff, sitting on a carpet in the sunshine. It's chaos. We're lucky we don't have more issues. But there we go. We're not going to worry about it for now. I'm not going to turn it back on because it'll just keep turning off, and I think it's turning off because it's overheated, so I'm not going to force it to stay on. That seems like a bad shout. There's some ominous Corvid noise over there. Lovely. What we're going to do, though, is close off Live Lens. Neurobot, if you're still happy to have yours in the dark, I'm very happy to do it. If you want to postpone it, that's fine. But we won't have an additional one. Thanks, dogs. Right, this Dutch song. Let's have a look. I can kind of remember, like, a couple of the lines are familiar, but the tune is not there, so we might have to do a reminder. Oh, I'd quite like to do it, Neurobot, if that's cool with you, because I do really like the Villages.
oh, the need to like fill the silence with inane chatter gets even stronger when the camera's off, which is risky for all of us. Although I did think this, when we had the heat wave and the camera was just giving up all the time, I did think maybe that should be more of a genre. Like maybe if I started streaming now, I just would have never turned the camera on. I mean, probably no one will watch you, but actually that's quite a significant issue. Exactly, Kate. I mean, I know lots of people obviously are like not looking at it the whole time. Like you got stuff to do. So let's just embrace that. Oh, okay, it's coming back to me because I'm listening to it. Ba, ba, ba. Yeah, it's a really nice tune. And then it goes up this bit. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, and then just how's the chorus go? Oh yeah, can we write some jingles? What should we advertise? En zo van de wet, kijken mensen als een fotoparket. Okay, it's coming back to me. Yeah, it's a really pretty song. I can see why I activated it. Oh, there's a bridge. You know what? No, I'm going to think about that. Okay, any adverts that aren't about the microphone stand? Or are we locking in a theme? That's very warm, Maddie. Yeah, the room is not, I mean, it's warmer than 18 degrees in this room. It's 24, but that should be fine. It was about 27, it kept cutting off at before. But, you know, sometimes it's in sunlight or something, who knows? Who knows? It's a known issue with these cameras, but it's only something that has come up in the heat. So I'm really not interested in worrying about it right now. Zoveel schönheid heb ik nooit verdiend. Soms praten terwijl je stappen met de barata. Hey. Hey, there you go, Lager. I agree that it's not really acceptable, Maddie, but it's a very common issue with this model. Like, really not just mine. Overheating is I was quite fortunate really that it's only just come up as an issue, because when I bought it, it was a bit like, oh, they do overheat. Because I guess they're not necessarily tested to be on for like 3 hours. I mean, maybe they are, I don't know. But it's not what they're sold for, so... Not that my streams are ever 3 hours anymore. Daar gaat ze. En zoveel schoonheid heb ik nooit verdiend. Daar staat ze. En zoveel praat die heb ik nooit gezien. Soms praat ze. Terwijl ze stappen met mijn koesel speelt. Ik laat ze zo langzaam met mijn lakens stil. En zelfs de hoeders van de wet kijken minzaam als een vol parket. En
En zelfs de vliegen hebben pret als de sensueel voorbij maar zit. Ongunnige God.
That's just a stupid word, and just go.
Ik weet wel dat zij waarschijnlijk niet lang bij me blijft. Ik weet wel dat zij met anderen gaat tijd verdrijft. Zij heeft soms iemand waar ik liever niets van weet. Zij zweeft soms en droomt ze dat ze soms op mij vergeet. En zelfs de hoeders van de kerk kijken minzaam op haar schoonheid neer. De bisschop zegt dit is Gods werk, wordt een grijzig hoofd en dankt de Heer. Nog eens een keer, dank u meneer. Zij heeft soms geheimen waar ik liever niets van weet. Zij zweeft soms en droomt zodat ze soms op mij vergeet. En zelfs de hoeders van dit land zouden liever in mijn schoenen staan. Ja, de premier denkt naar hem aan, dan bijt mij zijn portefeuille aan. Maar ik deel niet aan loop naar de maan. Daar gaat ze. Daar staat ze.
Yeah, right. I can see why we activated that one. That's a very nice song. Well, without knowing any of the lyrics. One of these times, you're going to get me. I'm going to say that, and then it's going to turn out to be like a fascist song. Don't do me like that. Hey, Karen, what's up? Thanks for following. Yeah, that fella. Not my friend, that one. Hey Oscar, what's up? No, don't worry. I don't actually think any of you guys would do that, obviously. And I'm wary of taking non-English songs from people who just turn up. It's very rare, but occasionally people just turn up, don't they, and request a live learn like straight away. And then I'll usually like Google that a bit to check it's not going to be something really weird before we all start listening. See you, Nosy Eye. Take care. Everybody go watch Nosy Eye stream. Go follow Nosy Eye right now. Hey, Windy. Yeah. I am rejecting the concept of the consumer gaze by having a camera that wants to have a nap. I'm respecting the camera's right to rest as a worker. Squeak. We're going to play some more Joanna Newsom. We're going to play 81 by Joanna Newsom. Then we're going to do Neurobots live learn the meaning of the ritual. So we're having a chill little indie session. While you're all off following Nosy, I make sure, of course, that you're following Windy_Harper.
I found a little plot of land in the garden of Eden. It was dirt and dirt is all the same. I tilled it with my 2 hands and I called it my very own. There was no one to dispute my claim. you'd be shocked at the state of things. The whole place had just cleared right out. It was harder than hell, so I lay me by a spring for a spell as naked as a trout. The wandering eye that I have caught is as hard as a wandering sun. But I will want for nothing more in my garden. Start again in my heart and into every heart but one. Meet me in the garden, I've eaten, and bring a friend. We are gonna have ourselves a time. We are gonna have a garden party. It's on me, no sorry, it's my dime. We broke our hearts in the war between St. George and the Dragon, but both in equal parts are welcome to come along. I'm inviting everyone. Farewell to loves that I have known, even muddiest waters run. Tell me what is meant by sin or none in the garden, seceded from a union in the year of 81. The unending amends you make are enough for one life be done. But I believe in innocence, little darling. Start again, I believe in everyone.
Couple of questions for you there, Neurobot. Did your neighbours, actually it's one question, did your neighbours really check in because you were making so much noise trying to mash an avocado? That's very funny. Oh, I do like chili. Oh, that was too enthusiastic. I do like a chili jam, very nice. Yeah, I stopped getting avocados ages ago because they weren't seasonal. And then it's been like at least a year. So I think I don't know, I missed the season at some point. I didn't like look up when the season was. I just knew they weren't seasonal, and so I've not had an avocado in a long time. A good avocado is a beautiful thing, but the risk is quite high. Similar with mangoes. Like when I was at university, I just stopped buying mangoes because I really like them, but you buy them under ripe and then they suddenly get way too ripe and then go horrible within like a day, and it's just a nightmare. An actual nightmare, everybody. Yeah. A nightmare having an overripe mango. Honestly, the worst thing that's ever happened to anyone. We're going to do a live learn. Oh, Maddie. Don't tease me. The small child in the darkness. There we go. It's the baby Jesus. Little darling, start again. Oh, I believe in everyone. Do you do things with them, Maddie? Do you freeze them? Do you make mango ice cream? Do you make mango, I don't know, sauce? We have a lot of apples, so we make a lot of apple chutney. Do you make a mango chutney? I was like, a chutney made of mangoes, is that a thing? And then I said the phrase mango chutney. I heard it come out my mouth. I was like, oh yeah, okay, I have a jar of that in the fridge. That definitely is a thing. Apple pie, yeah. Apple pie, apple crumble, all that good stuff. Might make some apple sauce this year. Right, we are going to do a live learn for Neurobot of The Meaning of the Ritual by the Villagers. July through April. That's like 10 months. Can I just be eating avocados at any point? I don't know. I saw some post about, you know, don't buy your avocados. You're killing the planet if you buy them in this month. But I didn't read into it. I just did what it told me. Mango pickle, mango chutney, mango rice, mango lentil curry. Nice. Raw mango. Mango smoothies. Oh, yes, Maddie. Dried mango. That's true. Oh, that sounds fantastic. Right, link in chat for the live learn. As always, you know how this goes. What villages did we do recently? Was that To Be Counted Among Men? Yes. Same album. Oh yeah, I like this song. Very hyper aware of drinking sounds when I have the camera off. Somehow it seems so much worse. I don't know, Maddie. My instinct is that that's a little bit ambitious, but to be honest, we're probably getting there. We have a lot of palm trees here. Yeah, with you there, Nuremberg. Yeah, so I had a mango tree to my vegetable patch. My potatoes are sprouting, growing quite nicely. And spinach is coming up. Don't know if the deer are going to eat it or they might do, but it's all right. Deer need to eat. I've got some onions to plant. I bought way too many onions. Like, I've probably got about 70 onion sets, and space for like a dozen. So what am I going to do about that? So maybe see if they'll last until the potatoes come out and then just have an onion feast. Lovely, yep, thank you, traffic, lovely. We got apple trees, crab apple trees, we've got plum. I don't know, and there's another one, apricot tree, I think. Doesn't have any apricots on it. I know, I'm literally going to have to become a professional onion farmer at this rate. Not a word I recognise, Lurker. What is it? What is it? I like this song, Neurobot, because not only does it have a bridge, you don't really have a chorus either. It's one tune. I respect that. Ah, nice. Yeah, I've not heard of it, but like that, we like a French onion soup. I just need space in the ground, really, to grow them. And I should be pacing things. Oh, sorry, guys. I listened to the album version. I don't know what version I linked you to. Yeah, like I should be pacing. Yeah, I'm just gonna everything's gonna be growing at the same time. I'm gonna have just like 100 potatoes, and my onions. I'm like, well, I'll plant them like a week apart. I'm definitely gonna plant them all at once, because I have no patience. But there we go. Sorry about the confusion there. Yeah, it's a nice album, Maddie. It's like a slightly conceptual, in some ways, album. Or maybe funny. I don't know. I don't understand music. Let's have a look.
My love is selfish, and I bet that yours is too. What is that peculiar word called truth? And satisfies the meaning of a ritual, so habitual and cursed. My love is selfish, how it separates the earth. Takes every shiny stone but leaves the dirt for the cowards in the corner who just don't know what they're worth. They've been twisted by a hollow kind of pain. I see it in their eyes, but I ignore it every day, 'cause my love is selfish, remembers everything. First time it was moved enough to sing, I would then go down the stage on a string.
Nice. That's quite straightforward, isn't it? So, don't know what instrument to play it on because of this little bass line. Let me get back to the right key. Like the where am I? Meaning of the ritual, so habitual and cursed. Like you're singing that A flat, which is played on the bottom of the D. So I'd need to replicate that on the guitar, otherwise I'm gonna mess up. And I don't know that I'm gonna be able to do that. Can I play C with an F sharp on the bottom? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, actually, that's probably the easiest one. Let's try that. So it's down to... we sing up here. Okay, that's way too high.
My love is selfish, I bet that yours is too. What is that peculiar word called true? And of the ritual, so hurt.
Oh, that's tricky.
I mean, there's so habitual and cursed.
Okay, so that's probably doable there. If we want it on the guitar, do we want it on the guitar? I don't know. The camera may have abandoned us, but the squeak never will. What am I even playing this in? 1, 2, 3, 4.
My love is selfish.
That B is out, isn't it?
Is too. My love is selfish.
All right, let's give it a go.
My love is selfish. And I bet that yours is too. What is this peculiar word called true? My love is selfish, and it cares not who it hurts. cut you out to satisfy its thirst for the meaning of a ritual so habitual and cursed. My love is selfish, how it separates the earth. It takes every shiny stone but leaves the dirt for the cowards in the corner who just don't know what they're worth. They've been twisted by a hollow kind of pain. Oh, I can see it in their eyes, but I ignore it every day. 'Cause my love is selfish and remembers everything, like the first time it was moved enough to sing, how it dangled on that stage just like a puppet on a string.
Oh, Neurobot, thank you so much for requesting that. I hope you liked it. It was quite slow. I was hoping that it was just teetering on the edge of, like, pushing it for slow. Like, it wasn't fully cheesy, I hope. Yeah, I really like his songwriting. Yeah, let's activate it. We need more villagers. We've only got 2. Sounds like I'm playing Minecraft. That's a sea of green in the, we'll see 3. That's the same as a C. We'll take that. But I ignore it all the same, 'cause my love is selfish. Oh, that was really chill. It was, Maddie. Sorry, Lurker. Yeah, basically, if it's just a screenshot of like a square cover, that's an audiobook. So I'm taking the instruction random original very seriously today, and we're going to go very random with a song from Songtober. So from the name, you can tell that was October. It was last October, and I've not played it since. So there we go. What am I reading now? I've just started an audiobook, which is like a gardener talking about gardens. In case you hadn't noticed, I garden now. But I'm reading, so I've started Midnight's Children, and non-fiction I'm reading, what's it called? It's called Black Britain. I think it's called Black Britain which is good. They're both long, and I wanted to read something the other night that was short, so I'm reading No One Is Talking About This, which I'm loving. Absolutely smashing through that. So, a few things. HP2. They should brand it like that. Sounds cooler. What are we growing? Growing happiness, Mike. Can I listen to audiobooks at work? No, not really. My predecessor said he sometimes have the radio on like quietly. I think that would be okay because you get interrupted a lot. But I don't listen to anything. I have to talk to the public, unfortunately.
There's a mountain I wanna go, I can't go alone. Well, we could go together, band like birds against the weather. There's a bar here I wanna try, I'll watch yours and you watch mine. Eagle-eyed keepers, dancing through the streets of sleepers. And who's the last person that you called? Who's the last person that you talked to? Was it somebody you loved? Was it somebody who loves you? Did you make them laugh or make them cry? Did you talk together of better times? Did you sing them the song stuck in your mind? You know the one, sis, it goes like this, like la 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 la. There's a canyon where I wanna dive. We could take a drive, rent a van for peanuts, cruise along like no one sees us. When you have children, I'll come by and tell them what their mother's like. We'll get old and careless, we'll look back on times like this. And who's the last person that you called? Who's the last person that you talked to? Was it somebody you love? Was it somebody who loves you? Did you make them laugh or make them cry? Did you talk together of better times? Did you sing them the song stuck in your mind? You know the one, sis, it goes like this, like la 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 la. I'm just calling to ask, do you have an officer of this name at this station? Is he on duty? He is here with a car to arrest me, and I don't mind if I need to answer for a crime. I just don't want to die in such a way. My family will have to wonder how afraid I was when I realized this man intends to hurt me.
Strange that it's been a year since I wrote that as well. Maybe we'll have to bring that one out occasionally. I haven't planned to look, or I saw it pop up. I might look over them. Yeah, maybe. But no specific plans. Is Oscar still here? The song list has just told me that you're not Oscar. Give us a yell if you are. If not, we'll move into dark mode. Just write 30 songs. Should we write 30 songs in one go? Is that a good idea? I think that's a good idea, actually. Yes. Let's look at Alana's prompt list. I swear I saw it there. Yeah, okay. Or maybe one song that does all of them. You know? Sir, would you mind not driving your vehicle? Thank you. I was just going to start trying to improv all of these 30 songs, and I realised as I was playing the intro that that was a bad idea. It was a bad idea. Calling me up. So we're not going to do that. When are we streaming? How long is it till October? Oh, it's ages till October. Okay, maybe we'll in some October streams. I've always thought about like writing songs on stream for like a fun stream. Could we write them like, do we write it together, like prompts from chat or like whatever? I've never done it because I don't know, it feels a bit like it could just be awful, right? You could just be sat here like, I singing a song, I don't want to get the song wrong. The song is pretty long. Ooh, where you from? Ooh, you're from Saskatchewan. Actually, that's a banger, so I take it all back. Yeah, because I write songs quite quickly, so you feel like, oh, that can be quite streamable because it takes like half an hour to write a song. But it might be terrible. Anyway, maybe we can integrate the October, given that it's structured, somehow into the... I basically don't think I'm going to go and sit and write songs. But I didn't think that last year, and I wrote like 12, but we'll see. Yeah, Maddie, that is true, and also I don't like it, so no. I was driving in the dark, the rain, the road, dense with cars, the sky unlit, devoid of stars. If all these signs were to fall down, we would not know north from south, but be stranded on the moor, a caravan of strangers passing. And as I drove, I thought of this: if I were to fall here, it is inches away to burn and crumple in a roaring blaze of metal and petrol, and fall and lie into the verge, and I soaked through in the grey headlights and fumes. Well, how many hours would it be before my mother knew of me? Well, she would in time, in fear, call that man I have just left, who does not know me well at all, and would not know my death, until the broken metal was brought in and read, and my bones and clothes untangled from the unyielding dead. And then the call would come, so late, and tread around the country, my fate, my fate, my fate. So as I drive along this scar that cuts my country near and half, between the wilds and coastal Rome,
grey rich tail pointing home in the bright lights of my car, which block out the mangled map of stars, bring up the signs which pass in a line, time by time, from where I was to where I'm going, A to B, along the road and across from me, B to A, lay on the way. I will return when I forget. He knows me not and will not stay, or else not ahead. I think of death and I am here quick, and in the lonely rain it seems so near. Well, death is not at the end of the line, I portion out in fear. He does not need to wait my portion of these rapid years. He merely waits for some crack in my defenses, clutching all around, held back by weak and tired senses. Oh, if I cannot tell where the road will go, or hear the coming truck, he will have me. I survive this only through luck and time. I am in only through luck and time. I am in. My body is a violin, set with temperamental strings and thin wood to hold me in place. Oh, one wrong hit and I would break, and I could never be restored. I would make music nevermore. For all the bowing in the world, a violin is not a girl. For all the longing of my heart, you are not who I wish you are. For all my knowledge of the road, it will not bear me safely home, but leave me in the dark alone, untended to unfold. Babe, would you do that to a girl? 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 Oh, a little bit of bird song at the end there. That's nice as well. Let's close off song requests, but I'm going to pop in Disappear in the Heat. Partially because I just want to play another original, and then this is like a funny one, I guess, given the state of my camera. Thank you, Nurabot. But we'll play Dancing in the Dark next. Lots of D's. Oh, I was thinking when I was singing that. Let me check. Driving in the Dark, which is a song by me. Hello. I don't know. I have the lyrics somewhere, if I can find them. I think one verse is like a really long clause. I was checking it grammatically made sense. There's like this hanging preposition or whatever you call it. And I was like, do I ever come back to that? I'm just going to irritate myself if the song is a mess.
linguistically. What album is it on? My mind's crossed. So as I drive along this scar that cuts my country near in half between the wilds and coaster and grows to a pointing home, that's the description of the scar. And the bright lights in my car block out the magnet of my stars, bring out the signs. Blah, 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 blah. I think of death. So I think, you know, the verse that starts. So as I drive along this scar, the as I drive along is not resolved until we get to I think of death and dying here quick. That's a long. I think an editor would would edit that out, but thank goodness we don't have one. That was way too fast. This road is not. You can't do that. Someone's gonna crash their car. Right. So I'm watching Witcher for the first time. So I watched first season of The Witcher and like wasn't that bothered, and my friend liked it. And she was like, oh no, keep going. So I think did I watch the whole thing? Yeah, I watched the whole thing, but like, I wasn't into it. I found it too confusing, I guess, is part of my problem. But it's not necessarily the show's fault. And then I liked series 2 a lot more. It was a lot simpler. And I think I was just in the mood. I watched it in like one day at Christmas. I just sat there and watched it for like 7 hours. I just think it's the way I have to consume things like that. Maybe if I like went back to series 1 and gave it my effort, but I kind of like don't care too much about the overall plot. I just kind of find it fun, and it's just full of very attractive people just doing magic. That's fun. I was like not that bothered about why anything was really happening, but I appreciate that other people want to know why things are happening. Oh, well, there we go, Lurker. Oh, I won't be checking those out then. Do a lot of flicking backwards and forwards. You what? I think if I watch series 1 now, I have a bit more of a primer on who everyone is. I'd have a better understanding. I didn't realise that some of these people live for like 500 years. So the passage of time, it's difficult, like, especially for a show, I think. Like a book, yeah, but for a show, like, why do I keep saying like? It's very hard visually to try and for people to accept that like 500 years have passed, unless your show, I guess if you have a show with like immortal characters that's set in the real world, you can do it because society will look like the 1500s and that will look like the 2000s and people watching will be familiar with that. But if you're in a fictional place and then you have characters that are really old but they don't visibly age, they just look like they're like 28 the whole time. Henry Cavill doesn't look 28, but what's her face? Yennefer looks like 28. Then you're like, I don't know. I find it hard as a viewer. Like, how do you do that if you're creating a show? I don't know, it's a question, I suppose. Maybe you just say it. See you, Miyuki. You just go like, it's now 500 years in the future. But do you really feel that as a viewer? Like, how do you express it? Don't know. Right, let's play some Bruce. Oh, Maddie, just quit your job and read his dark materials. Don't do that. Don't take my life advice. I really wanted to like the His Dark Materials show because it would be like a nice way to revisit it without rereading it. I'd probably just reread it. But children acting. Oh man. That's such a good cast. Apart from the main characters. Squeak.
I get up in the evening and I ain't got nothing to say. Come home in the morning, go to bed feeling the same. Man, I'm just tired and bored with myself. Hey there, baby, I could use just a little help. You can't start a fire, can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. Messages keep getting clearer, radio's on and I'm moving around the place. Check my look in the mirror, wanna change my clothes, my hair, my face. Man, I ain't getting nowhere. Man, I'm just living in a dump like this. There's something happening somewhere. Ooh, baby, I just know there is. You can't start a fire, you can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. You sit around getting older, there's a joke here somewhere, and it's on me. I shake this world off my shoulders. Come on, baby, this life's on me. Stay on the streets of this town, and they'll be carving you up alright. Say you gotta stay hungry. Hey baby, I'm just about starving tonight and dying for some action. I'm sick of sitting around here trying to write this book. I need a love reaction. Come on, baby, give me just one look. You can't start a fire, sitting around crying over a broken heart. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. You can't start a fire, worrying about your little world falling apart. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. Hey baby,
See you, dogs. Probably my favourite Bruce we play. I can say probably because I'm not sure. I'm not committing to that. But hey, Jeff. Yeah, we are in the void once again. Oh, I've got logos at the bottom. I wonder what looked weird. They shouldn't be there. Oh, they're all like separate as well. Gosh, what a mess. Okay. Actually, probably not really a problem when I don't have a camera. Let's play Disappear in the Heat. Yeah, it's I like the thematic move there, Maddie. I've probably said this before, but my friend came up with a mashup of Dancing in the Dark and That's Entertainment by The Clash. And it works really well. And then we Googled it and someone else had already done it and he was so upset.
it's too hot, I can't sleep. Next door's TV keeps blaring out the same old show stuck on repeat. Suburban feedback loop. So many rhythms in my head, so many rivers in my bed. Out of the window into the night, I can hear the engines talking. They say don't forget where you're going, no, and don't disappear in the heat, oh, and don't. I know what you know, and don't melt into the street. It's been afternoon for days. My head begins to pound as I stare out at the haze. The sky is wearing thinner. If I stood up, I could fall. Maybe I can't stand up at all. The city buildings are full of people, and the people just won't stop talking. They say don't forget where you're going, oh, and don't disappear in the heat, oh, and don't. I know what you know, and don't melt into the street, oh, but would you reach out a hand for me to cling to, oh, but would you wipe the sweat from my skin, oh, but would you even know the way that the concrete pulls me to you, oh, but would you even tell me where to begin? There's a jet plane in the sky, leaving a vapor trail as I follow. For some reason in my mind, they're always headed someplace golden, and I am suddenly aware how far away I am from there. I press my feet into the street, I feel the beat, and I start walking.
Problem with opening the window to try and help the camera chill out is that people can hear me. Don't get many people going past my window, but when they do, they sure love to stare in. Hello. I just make unnecessary amounts of eye contact. Lurker has gifted a gift sub. As a redundant gift, but I meant in my phrasing. To Jeff, thank you so much, Lurker. As in earlier today, Maddie. Or do you mean in the past? There's a jet plane in the sky, leaving vapor trails I follow. In the past, yeah, it's happened occasionally. I don't normally open that window. It's alright if I'm playing the guitar. It's bad if I'm playing the piano because you can't hear the piano in the room. So it's just me warbling. We don't love that. No. Right. We're going to play our end of stream song now, everybody. I am going to go and have a call with some friends and see if we can organise going on holiday. So I better wrap it up. Otherwise, maybe they'll pick somewhere awful without me. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm sorry about my bloody camera. Hopefully it will just kind of fix itself magically. That's how I usually treat these things. And now this is for at some point in the future. Just a logistical conversation. Oh, Milton Keynes if I'm lucky and you're a bot. Cross your fingers for Milton Keynes for me. Come on, Nightbot. Is it a songless spot? Going unhappy. What, Maddie? They're going without you because you didn't go to the thing. That's so sad. Sorry, that kind of rubbed it in. Okay. I thought they were just like, you didn't make the meeting. Bye. Just a bit brutal. We're going to play an end of stream song, Combine, of course it is. We're going to play Total Eclipse of the Heart to the tune of Combine Harvester. Wonderful. Why not? Thank you so much for hanging out. The stream schedule is now solidified that it's Wednesdays and Sundays. I am away this weekend, so there's no stream on Sunday. Yes, okay. So there should be one next Wednesday. I have my like induction for my PhD, kind of open day induction. I don't know, welcome day. Anyway, I think that finishes at like 2 or 3. So we should be good to go for a stream next Wednesday at normal time. I will pop on Discord if that's not true. Trust me to get a schedule and then immediately throw it in the bin. Yes, first week next week. Well, first week of term. Like, I'm not going to do anything, but you know, other people probably will. That'll be funny. I'll be meeting other people and they'll be like, "Oh yes, I'm going into the lab." I'll be like, "Great, yeah." I might have a think about well-being for a bit, and then I get annoyed when people don't take my subject seriously. I'm allowed to mock it. One of those scenarios. Let's play this, then I will not see you for a little while, which is a bit sad. But as we know, time flies. I'll be back before you know it. So back next week. Yeah, it does matter, yes. Postgraduate is like the majority. I did the only humanities masters that it does at the campus I go to. Yes, I expect there will be other people, but quite a lot of them are going to be like miners and geologists. And I'll be like, all right, hi. I mean, I like transdisciplinarity. Like, there's a significant part of my research, but not with minors. With an E. Like, if there's like a precocious 13-year-old there, I'll be like, hunt, go home. That's patronising, but you're allowed to patronise 13-year-olds. They're literally children. We're going to play Total Eclipse of the Combine. Oh, I missed the harvester pun. That's what I'm saying. Total Eclipse of the Harvester. Then, of course, we'll go for a raid. I will see you guys soon. Come hang out on Discord if you're not already there. If you're already there, I will see you there. I'll see you on the fitness challenge. Someone else is going to have to overtake Brawl Star at some point. Like, it's not going to be me, but someone should. Oh, I can imagine, Maddie. Otherwise, I'm in all the usual places, socials and songs on Spotify, etc. if you want to access any internet content before I am next live. Otherwise, I believe there is other content available on the internet that's not about me. I haven't seen it myself, but someone told me, so you could check that out as well. Thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. I've had a really nice stream. I hope you have as well. I feel like my brain has mostly managed to stay kind of roughly where it's meant to inside my head, so that's grand. I will see you guys next week. I feel sad about it being that long and then, you know, like, not having so many streams, but like, it has to, yeah, streaming has to be sustainable, I think. And I'd rather be realistic and say we're going to do 2 a week, and if I'm away, 1 just gets skipped, rather than being like, we'll do 4 and we'll just smash them in somehow, and then having to vanish because it turns out I didn't do any work and just chaos. So I don't know why I'm like over explaining myself, but when we have a nice stream, I'm like, why don't we just do this like twice a day, every day? But unfortunately, I have to go and do other things, and those are good things. It's just, anyway, let's play this. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely and you're never coming round, so turn around. Well, every now and then I get a little bit tired of listening to the sound of my tears. Every now and then I get a little bit nervous that the best of all the years have gone by. Relying on that, Neurobot, absolutely. Every now and then, apart from my first year vibe, I'll just make up, I get a little bit terrified, and then I see the look in your eyes. Every now and then I fall apart. Every now and then you know I fall apart. Every now and then I get a little bit restless and I dream of something wild, so turn around. Well, every now and then I get a little bit helpless and I'm lying like a child in your arms. Every now and then I get a little bit angry and I know I've got to get down and cry. I don't feel like I sing those verses in the normal version. Every now and then I get a little bit terrified, but then I see the look in your eyes. Every now and then I fall apart, turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart, and I need you now tonight, and I need you more than ever. And if you only hold me tight, we'll be holding on forever, and we'll only make it right, 'cause we'll never be wrong together. We can take it to the end of the line. Your love is like a shadow on me all of the time. I don't know what to do, and I'm always in the dark. We're living in a powder keg and giving off sparks. I really need you tonight, forever's gonna start tonight. Well, once upon a time I was falling in love. Now I'm only falling, well, I'm falling apart. There's nothing I can say and nothing I can do. It's a total eclipse of the heart. Someone just cycled past. Hope they enjoyed that. Fabulous. Thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. That was, the song actually goes on for I just scrolled. There's about 14 more verses, but they are just repeating. That felt sufficient. Thankfully, that bit of road is quite steep, so they were concentrating on having a terrible time themselves. Maybe they didn't notice that I was singing Bonnie Tyler in a Somerset accent. Thank you so much for hanging out. Neurobot, thank you so much for the donation and for the request. I really enjoyed the live learn. And thank you for modding. And then thank you everybody else for being here. Thank you for the gift subs. Looking at you, lurker. Take care of yourselves. We're going to go for a raid. And Bentisto, thank you for modding as well, of course. We're going to raid twitch.tv. We're going to go with All For You've. Hopefully I've said that right. Probably not. Let's be honest with ourselves. And I will see you guys. Should be next Wednesday. Hey, Adzujuno, what's up? So grab the raid message. I believe that part of my induction event is playing Lego. So corny as players lives on, I guess. Maybe I'll just stream that. That's a way to not look weird in front of a bunch of people you don't know. I'm actually a Twitch streamer, so do you guys mind if I just talk to my community about this? I'm gonna go for a raid. See you guys soon. Imagine I'm waving.